Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up an alien rocket ship. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams independent, I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder, I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems, what they said to me. I don't ever worry, cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my destiny. Diamonds of pressure, I thrive in intensity. Lo and behold, sticking around when they told me to go. Calling me up, nobody home. Spinning these numbers like rotary phones. Hey, lo and behold, house made of glass, they throwing these stones. Markham, Ontario, locally grown. Went off the map, I'm globally known. Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back.
Hey, it's a 1 in a million chance that you run up and not end up pissing in blacks. I made a cornerstone out of a corner, boy, Poppy still got my pick in the glass. Say, why they keep messing with G? I mess it to beat. Got burners and burnouts with 2nd degree. I just total my Tesla, ain't stressing receipts. I got back in that thing in like less than a week. I just parked in the building. Matter of fact, I just stomped in the building and shot to the ceiling. Got art in apartments I bought for $1 million. Put cross on the wall and I auctioned the building. Now watch them play my slip. It's a cover up. Watch me spray my wrist. Get another one. Watch which name got this. Pick up rubber up. Watch it game my wrist. With the bubble up. Stop it. She poppin'. I seen them girls too often. My money come from content. Chris on market with some parking. Wait, cause I was just doing the walk-ins. Now I got a neighbor with a garden. Just on my car, I got a login. Chick on wood trees, don't put login. And I
walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go. Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up an alien rocket ship. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams independent, I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder, I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems, what they said to me. I don't ever worry, cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my destiny. Diamonds of pressure, I thrive in intensity. Lo and behold, sticking around when they told me to go. Calling me up, nobody home. Spinning these numbers like rotary phones. Hey, lo and behold, house made of glass, they throwing these stones. Markham, Ontario, locally grown. Went off the map, I'm globally known. Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back.
Hey, it's a 1 in a million chance that you run up and not end up pissing in blacks. I made a cornerstone out of a corner, boy, Poppy still got my pick in the glass. Say, why they keep messing with G? I mess it to beat. Got burners and burnouts with 2nd degree. I just total my Tesla, ain't stressing receipts. I got back in that thing in like less than a week. I just parked in the building. Matter of fact, I just stomped in the building and shot to the ceiling. Got art in apartments I bought for $1 million. Put cross on the wall and I auctioned the building. Now watch them play my slip. It's a cover up. Watch me spray my wrist. Get another one. Watch which name got this. Pick up rubber up. Watch it game my wrist. With the bubble up. Stop it. She poppin'. I seen them girls too often. My money come from content. Chris on market with some parking. Wait, cause I was just doing the walk-ins. Now I got a neighbor with a garden. Just on my car, I got a login. Chick on wood trees, don't put login. And I
walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go. Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go. Not from this planet. Pull up in alien rocket shit. They try to study the way I've been doing it. They gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams in the pen, and I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder. I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems. What they said to me, I don't ever worry, cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my...
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It's time.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Wrestling with Toxicity. I'm your host, Super Beer Vince Hoover, joined as always by the Booker Jason Hoover, and we are getting ready for the greatest wrestling show on television today, NXT, as we do every Tuesday. Of course, I am live from the TGM Network studio, brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether it's wrestling tickets, concert shows, sporting events, comedy shows, whatever you want to go check out, make sure you go to SeatGeek to get your tickets. They're easy to use, color-coded system, lets you know the best deal possible without having to jump through any kind of hoops. And if you use the code SUPERBEER at checkout, you will get $20 off your first purchase. Now, I posted a video just before going live today that I hope everybody got to see. I linked it in Discord and everything else. Why is nobody talking about the fact that Joe Henry teased he's going to be at NXT Heatwave this coming Sunday? I do not think Jimmy will help Cody, Randy, and KO in their match at Money in the Bank. I think the Bloodline wins that match. I think it looks pretty brutal. I think the baby faces start off hot, but I think it's going to be brutal. Karina, here again for NXT. Right on. Yeah, so Joe Henry. Joe Henry, no, it's not the Kano. It's not the on any show tease. He teased specifically for Heatwave, and I posted a video about that because USA Network.
Hello, guys. How is it going?
How's it going, Chief? We're doing pretty well. USA Network tweeted out, say his name and he appears. We've been saying his name over and over again. When will Joe Henry return to NXT? He tweeted a response and said, "We believe." But he didn't say we as in W-E. He said we as in O-U-E, the French word for yes. Where's Money in the Bank and Heatwave going to be? In Toronto, Canada. Wicked, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Get yourself a dancing avocado. The man straight up teased that he was going to be at Heatwave. Roman is definitely not coming out at Money in the Bank. He will not be there on Saturday. We know that for sure. Yes, Ricardo, subathon this weekend. It's going to be huge. I am taking the next 2 days off to rest. I'm also probably going to not make any videos or anything. I might make a video or two. I don't know. But for the most part, I'm going to be relaxing, getting ready for the subathon. I think the things I've seen about Roman Reigns coming back would be late August, early September.
Yeah.
But I could also see it not happening until October.
Roman is probably planning his dad's funeral and has no concern with WWE right now.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't doubt that either.
Good point, Chief.
I would not doubt that
So
either.
it is GCW's Bloodsport PLE.
Okay, so it is GCW. Okay.
And it is Bloodsport. You're right on both accounts.
I think, I know because like Bloodsport isn't it like a, I know it's not just the name of the pay-per-view, because I know it's run by Josh Barnett. I think it's kind of a spin-off of GCW.
Technically.
I mean, I know, like, there's a couple videos that I've seen today that kind of want to make me bring out heel beard on TikTok, because there are some stupid people out there. I just
Did we ever get Mr. Kenny on here?
no, he unfortunately has been very busy. I reached out to him about this subathon. Unfortunately, I have not heard back from him. So I'm not going to count on him showing up this subathon either. I mean, the man's wrestling again. Like, he's actually working shows again. Like, he's working indie shows and doing stuff, and he's also running a very successful wrestling school. And plus, he has a family. So yeah, we're friends, but the subathon is low on the totem pole for him.
Then,
It's that time, folks.
now,
Oh, Mr. Kane is so good. It is so good.
forever.
I think I might have to move the watermark and adjust it.
Together.
I'm talking kind of to myself.
You're like really low for some reason. It's got to be me. I don't know why it is. Whenever the show starts, you go low.
It's the final stop before Heatwave on Sunday.
I think it might be your
one
headphones.
last statement before Toronto.
I don't remember when I met this channel, do you know?
Not exactly, Keith.
The following contest.
Let's start with the street fight. Hell yeah.
I'm good with this. I'm good with this.
Introducing first, representing OTM, Shada
He has been
Parker.
busy.
Well, Book, she wanted this matchup. She's the one who issued the challenge for this street fight tonight.
Yeah, I think Joe Henry shows up. He might show up like maybe the end of the when let's say Trick Williams wins the Fatal 4-Way. Joe Henry comes out and basically kind of challenges him.
And her opponent, Michelle. She looks to be in her element as well. She's out to show that she's the only baddie in WWE. And Michin, Miss Parker, going right at it.
I think it was Royal Rumble maybe before.
Might have been.
No disqualifications, pinfall submission takes place.
Yeah,
inside the ring.
Kev, I just don't understand why nobody's talking about it.
Street fight.
Like, that's a huge clue.
Look at all the tools of destruction around the ring, underneath the ring, and
Yeah, I would love Joe Henry versus Trick.
Unless
That'd be
it's-
amazing.
favorite tool of destruction, the
Yeah.
kendo stick.
Unless
Yeah,
it's
she's-
not 100% confirmed.
She's got the black and gold shirt on and the black and gold towel.
The tools just came out, man. What do you think?
I'm thinking that we might be sitting
That
a
new
little bit too
bloodline,
close
that new
to
wise man thing for the bloodline was just an old manager trying to stay relevant,
trash can, chairs.
and then people jumping
About
on
to
it.
get ugly.
About to get real in this house, man.
Happy you were there for it. It was a good show, right?
Parker coming right back in. It's Michin who blames Parker for not being the women's North American champion right now today. And whoa! The hell? Miss Parker answering right back. Did you see Michin with that loaded sock with that solid steel chain?
Yeah, I did, but you spoke about
I'm glad you had fun.
feeling a certain way. I don't think this is a personal beef or anything like that. This is business, Vic. This is about somebody's spot. It's always been about that, man.
Now, I want to look around. There's no OC. There's no OTM watching closely. Banned from ringside because bad blood has been boiling between these two. Now, notice something on Michin. We talked about her being back in NXT. She wants to beat Miss Parker back to her era.
Rebel, how you doing?
Where
Maggie, good to see you again.
she's gonna be black and
everybody?
blue after the beatdown she's getting from Miss Parker.
New chance, she's competed all over the world, Vic, like I said. And Jada Parker, she knows that. That's why I say, Vic, this is a street fight. This is a little
Do you
bit
think
different.
Michin realizes she'll never be
Baby, oh, yeah.
that star, like top star? So she's like, all right, let me use my ability for
First
something
one
to
of
push
the match
everybody
with
else.
Michin able to kick out, and it was Jada Parker who warned Michin several weeks ago
maybe.
during that women's summit in the center of the ring that you were part of, that she wants to hurt Michin. She wants to punish Michin, but right now it's Michin who is back on the offensive. Oh, wait a minute, Book. Everything is legal.
Baby.
As far as the Zilla coming in, I have no idea. Like I said,
Oh!
he commented the other day on one of his lives that he hasn't even heard from WWE. Now, that could be him trying to keep kayfabe. I don't know. But I also find it interesting that he wasn't even on the family tree when The Rock put that family tree up on the press conference before WrestleMania. Zilla wasn't even on there. Jacob was. Zilla wasn't.
And the NXT universe somewhat split here tonight. Oh, Parker able to put on the brakes for about a half second, try to turn this matchup around. But I don't know if you noticed too, already in the juncture of this matchup, Parker kind of favoring her left arm as, oh my word.
Doesn't matter, Vic. Doesn't matter. It's not stopping anything. Check it out. Oh yeah.
Teardrop bouncing Michin off of the trash can into the cover. Parker hooks the leg and able to kick out at 2.
Talk about Jada Parker asking. Check it out. Talk about Jada Parker asking for this matchup. No, she demanded this match, Vic, because she wanted to prove her medal, just like this right here. Oh, whoa, nobody home.
CM Punk did not say he was cleared. I think he wasn't cleared, which is why they had to beat down to write him off TV for a bit longer.
For her opponent here tonight as well. A nasty landing for Miss Parker, who might be regretting.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't get the numbers that we get for Raw and SmackDown on NXT, and people are just missing out, but that's on them.
Everything legal, and now what is going through the mind of Michin? She's had quite some time to come up with a number of different ways to hurt her opponent here tonight, that being Jada Parker.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta remember, at the end of the day, those videos are nothing but fantasy booking. Don't put any weight in those. They're cool and all. They're fun to speculate, but just like I tell you with my videos, it's just fantasy booking. Do not put any weight on it. Do not consider it the gospel. It's just fantasy booking.
Yeah.
Booker, this is 2 women. This has
We don't work for WWE. We don't work for any wrestling federation.
Like I said,
None of these people do. None of these people do.
I know what it's all about. This is business, man. Me, kid,
Oh, God! Oh!
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Good God. Braden, thank you so much.
These 2 trying to destroy each other. Who's going to survive this?
And this is a barricade.
Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Tavern style pizza is our thing. Why couldn't you be happy?
Man.
Shut up. Nobody cares. Michin went face first into that chair. Jaden just might have broke her ass.
If you had to rank Raw, NXT, AEW, Dynamite, and SmackDown from first to worst, who would rank?
NXT, Raw, SmackDown, AEW. Best to worst. NXT is the absolute best wrestling show on television today.
The thing is, Raw and SmackDown is 2A and 2B, depending on how they're doing at times.
Michin getting the candy, giving out some to the kids. Good for her.
Good for her.
Are we going to do a Lego spot, but with candy?
Oh.
Because believe it or not, hard candy is not fun to fall on either, especially if there's any Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, God.
Jolly Ranchers are the candy equivalent of Legos. Like,
they really are.
Step on a Jolly Rancher and see what happens. Your day is ruined. Your day is ruined. What's up, Carlito? Wookie, how's it going? Hell yeah, Bing. Money to Bank. What's up? Yeah, Jawbreaker would suck, too. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, God.
There you go. Throw the candy out to the crowd, Michin. Hell yeah. Have fun with it. It's a street fight. Why not? Well, the fact that the main poster... By the way, the fact that the main poster for Money in the Bank is just Jey Uso holding a Money in the Bank briefcase that says Yeet in the Bank. Kind of giving it away. That's the main poster. Because when I develop my thumbnails, I go and try to find, whatever, images they have for the matches, or when it comes to pay-per-views or PLEs, I try to find the official poster, and then I filter it up a little bit and cartoonify it a little bit and edit some stuff out and put it up on a thumbnail. Yeah, considering that the official poster is just Jey Uso. Bearded Gaming has a question for us. Had a chance to go to SmackDown in Seattle or Raw in Portland. Which one do you think I should go? I'm leaning to Raw because of Wyatt, but I'm a Cody stan, and my name is Cody as well. Okay. Now, the pure fan in me would say go to both. But the broke bitch in me, who understands that you can't get tickets to both, necessarily, is... Born from Anarchy, thank you for subbing. Much love to you as well. When are the shows? When are the shows going to be in Seattle and Portland? What's the dates on those, Bearded? Man, it feels like a long commercial break.
Match is amazing.
Yeah, they're doing really good work. Got her hooked in the jaw.
Break. Miss Parker with malicious intent is going to places not many have gone inside the squared circle. This is how it started.
God, why did you show that again? And that.
From Parker was the only saving grace Meechin has had, but Jada
September, I would.
Out of Meechin.
I mean, we could be getting some very interesting returns for the Bloodline in the September time on SmackDown.
Big fatal four-way NXT championship
but the Wyatt 6 should be heating up around then.
For Meechin, for Jada Parker,
yeah.
Oh, no! Oh, okay. God, I thought it was thumbnails. Or thumbtacks. I thought it was thumbtacks.
Oh, God.
Not thumbtacks. It's nuts and bolts. It's gonna suck. It's like Legos. It's gonna suck. But it's not thumbtacks.
Tip of the cap to Kevin Owens. And Parker, no!
Oh, God.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Meechin able to kill.
Emotional damage.
Good God.
God.
And back to live action, getting that kendo stick back. The favorite.
How is she okay?
And she is wearing down Jada Parker.
Yes, indeed, Vic. I don't know if you've ever. Of course, you've never been hit with a kendo stick, but you don't want.
Back to Beard's question. My personal opinion, I would do the Raw Portland.
Like I said, though, you might be getting some major returns on SmackDown with Roman and Jimmy and other people at the start of September.
I'm just going to pull up and chat and see what they say.
I just don't know. Like, it's hard. I don't want to tell you to wait because I don't want you to miss out on tickets. It's better to buy your tickets now. Man, alive.
There's trash cans. Oh! And there's a cannonball.
That's it.
That's got to be it.
That's it.
Meechin putting the final touch on this.
Whoa.
I mean, Book, that's as close as you can get.
Oh,
Without
man.
the official calling for the bell.
This Parker showing, she's got it.
Able to kick out.
Well, actually, her kick out was bad. She kicked out with her legs, but both shoulders stayed down, so technically it was a 3 count. Luckily, the referee was quote-unquote out of position. Hey, fire extinguisher spot. That sucks in a small arena like that, though.
Cooling off, Meechin.
Oh.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Yeah, there you go. There you go, USA Network. Have 2 kids that are around 12 years old chanting holy shit on your camera. Well done, USA.
Through the wall.
Oh, no, that was a triple. That's the 3rd one I've hit today already, Peppy.
Heatwave.
Yeah.
Jada Parker with an exclamation point. And for good measure, another running hypnotic. And Jada survives the street fight.
Nice.
Here is your winner, Jada Parker.
Yeah,
That was
it's
great.
It's gonna be a good night. I have a feeling.
That's what I mean by the second time the charm. The first time it didn't work out. Bam! But that second time the force driving both competitors.
Michin's probably gonna have a nasty bruise on her side because she hit the board. She wasn't perfectly centered there. She hit that board.
Yeah. Best street fight since Payback 2023. That's a Colt. That's impressive. Here's the thing, though, Carlito. Yes, she's getting the L's, but she's pushing the young talent.
Okay, what's wrong? Me? It's nothing. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. I mean, since you asked, I may as well get it off my chest. Come sit. Okay. Soul snatched my soul last week. And with it, she took my heart. Because now I'm not going to Heatwave. And I'm sure you know this, but I am from Toronto. My people are waiting for me. I'm devastated. Okay, Ariana, it's okay.
Okay,
I completely understand where you're coming
Bryce,
from.
that's
I mean,
impressive.
I'm
It
from
didn't
Toronto
feel like
too,
15
and
minutes,
I had
but
to
it
leave
was
my
still 15
family
minutes.
just to be able to.
Carmen, I mean this lovingly, but you're not as Canadian as me.
What does that even mean?
Jasmine, look what we have here. I didn't realize you were walking into this sad little pity party. I don't know which one of you is more pathetic. The delusional one or the loner?
Oh, I'm not with Carmen.
No natty, no friends. Aww.
Oh,
I
Pete,
can't.
thanks for being here,
I
man.
told Roxanne last week, and I'll say it again.
Yes, we're doing a
I
7 months
belong,
again.
so if you have an issue with it, we can fix it.
Me and you? Yeah, right.
This can't keep happening.
This is my first PLE, and I'm in the main event? Yo, this is crazy.
The following is the NXT Championship #1 contender.
She still has the Cody mask on. You didn't see it? She's wearing her mask and then the Cody mask because her Cody's face is obviously bigger than hers. She sits on top of her.
The different companies.
Now that time she had it in her hand, but when she wears it out to the ring, she puts it on over top of her black one. She's doing like a weird kind of thing. You missed the street fight, AJ, and it was a hell of a match.
I've never even left the country before. I had to go
Triple O
get a
shit,
passport
man.
for this. People ask me if I'm tripping.
It's our new
about
rating
not being a
system
one-on-one
now.
match since I won the Battle Royal. Come on, bro. Like, I'm about to wrestle in front of the biggest crowd I've ever wrestled in front of. I'm not scared of Sean. I'm not scared of Ethan either. I'm not even scared of Trick. It's all love though, but you know I'm coming after him. And I'm coming back over the border, the new.
You missed the street fight, and it was a good one.
Well, you can tell how excited Evans is for Sunday, but before we get to Toronto, these four will put pen to paper tonight when they sign their NXT Championship contract later on live on NXT.
New Catch Republic!
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Tyler Bate and the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne, New Catch Republic. These two nearly ran the table last week.
Yeah, NXT likes to
and in moments,
do their best to
tag team action
upstage
with
the main roster whenever they have PLEs back to back.
NXT
Even
Universe
if the
loves
PLEs before the WWE
Well, I
one,
think
it's
it's
either
like
follow
like,
this.
when you have a 2-day pay-per-view like WrestleMania, they had Stand and Deliver has to happen beforehand. But Stand and Deliver was like here, like hold my beer. Like that was what they did. Like try to follow this. So now that they have them on Sundays, I think that it's like for safety reasons. Like just like you know,
Well,
we
with
don't have
SummerSlam
we don't have
going-
to follow them. Yeah, that's
with SummerSlam going
2
to 2 days.
SummerSlams away. They got time to figure that out.
But
I have a question for everybody in chat.
2026.
I have a question for everybody in chat. Do you think that the Triple H era of wrestling is just the same thing as what we were getting before Triple H took over. And there's a reason I'm asking this question. But do you think
to hear the reason behind this?
Do you think that it's just a bunch of the same old, same old? Yeah, that's what I thought, Chet. Now, my reason behind this is because one of the idiots I saw online, and I don't mean to be nasty about this, but these people really get on my nerves, is they're like, I just can't seem to get into the Triple H era. I thought it'd be a new era, but it's just the same old thing. It's just WWE. It's the same WWE it's been for the last 20 years. Nothing's changed, and that's just why. And then, you know, my friend said that it's just a show about pro wrestlers. It's not a pro wrestling show. And then Triple H, a couple days later, said the same thing on Pat McAfee's show. Which, first off, Triple H said it first, and your friend is taking credit for it. They just wanted to copy what Triple H said. All pro wrestling. All pro wrestling. WWE, AEW, TNA, NWA, GCW, Irish Pro Wrestling, all of them. All pro wrestling are shows about pro wrestling. None of them are pro wrestling shows. None of them. That's what pro wrestling is. It has always been that. Always. Since long before WWE was even a thing. Back in the old days. Back in the carny days. It was done at carnivals for a reason. It is a spectacle. But to say that what we're getting right now is the exact same stuff we were getting before Triple H took over blows my mind, and it just shows a level of media illiteracy and logical fallacies that is beyond astounding. It blows my mind to hear that. Like, what are you even talking about? Like, seriously. I'm doing my best not to get super heated on this, but there are two things in this world I hate. I am not a hateful person. Two things in this world I hate. And that's hypocrites and stupid people. Dumb and ignorant cannot be helped. You were just not taught well. Stupid is a choice. However, stupid is a choice that once you've made that choice, it's hard to get out of that choice. Thus, you can't fix stupid, commonality. Because once you get stupid by choice, that is a bottomless pit that you are in that's impossible to climb out of. The hypocrisy of these videos and the stupidity of these videos trigger me in a way that makes me want to punch babies. Like, I am that infuriated. It is so terrible. Like, I
can hear it in your voice, dude.
And the worst part is like, some of these people claim to have worked in the business. Or they're that mark that is able to work out a deal to run like an independent show here or there and say they understand the business when all they did was book a show and have somebody else run it for them. What's up, Kelly? So, like, they think they know the business, when in reality they're nothing but a mark. And I don't consider any one of you in here a mark. I want you to that, because mark is a derogatory term in the business. I don't consider any of y'all marks.
Social platforms.
You're fans. You're smart fans. You're not marks.
So close, but still yet so far away. You gotta do it.
All my life, I wanted my name in record books. But to be written on those pages,
and no attack on indie shows. But we've talked about this before. It makes sense on an indie show not to worry about a storyline, because 99 times out of 100, you're not going to have the same person back the next month or next week. People travel the indie circuit, they're there to wrestle a match.
All I know
so it's just about high spots entertaining the crowd that's there. Crowds do not get invested in the indies.
It's
I would say
results. 5-time Junior Olympic national qualifier,
maybe
second overall on the
10% of all
nation-owned
people that
floor,
go to indie shows
full-ride scholarship
are actually
to Michigan
invested
State
in the
University, 3-time MVP, 3-time
Most of them just show up as, oh, there's a
nominee
wrestling
for
show, let me
NCAA
check it out.
Athlete of the Year.
All they
And
care about is
now,
seeing some high spot or some blood at a
the
show.
first ever women's
It's
North
like
American champion.
watching NASCAR simply
Pressure
for the car
comes
wrecks.
with being a champion, especially being the first. It's up to me to
Absolutely,
create the
Yes, Ricardo, I
awareness for
think-
this title.
Absolutely.
But no one is going to defend this title like Lonnie.
I love New Catch Republic being in NXT, but that's because I think NXT is the best show on television today, Kelly.
Being
That
a
being
gymnast,
said,
no
they'll be
accolade
back
can
on
be
Raw
taken
soon.
away from me, but this title can be. Sol Ruca has everything to be a champion. She's an unparalleled athlete who deserves this match. But like Michael Jordan says, some people want it to happen, some
I just
wish
don't
it would happen,
understand
and others make
what-
it happen.
what were people
in our
like,
NXT Heatwave,
To say that
Lonnie's
it's the
gonna
same,
make
what
it
are you
happen.
expecting? Were you expecting all of a sudden it to come out and be just incredibly different? Like, I don't get it. What were you expecting to say that this is the same product we've been getting for 20 years?
Ticketmaster.ca.
Yes, Screwy.
And their opponents, the team of Hank Walker and Tate Ledger.
I love these guys. They're just so much fun.
A Booker tag team specialist, right?
2017-2020 Black and Gold NXT was an era in and of itself, but I think the current modern day NXT is the best.
Like this duo, though,
period.
wanting to challenge themselves against the likes of Fate and Dunn.
I've been very
I think right now Raw is killing it. The Wyatt 6 storyline and stuff is great, but I just think it's getting great matches.
Did you see? I
Bloodline stuff's going pretty good too.
You like it? I mean, this is quite the relationship you and I
Yeah,
have. But,
exactly, Pete. That's a good way to look at it. We don't really have a mid-card anymore. Even the mid-card titles are something we care about and we're interested in and we're invested in.
You know, this guy's a former security guard. I mean, come on, man, come on.
Well,
The
he
head-
went from a security guard to a superstar
Headbangers.
tank of
No,
first
not the Headbangers.
NIL class here in
Was it the
NXT.
Headbangers?
This team has grinded
Yeah, it was the Headbangers.
since they came together. They've overcome hurdles.
Had like the black triangles down the eyes and more the kilts and stuff. Yeah, that was the headbanger.
Why did I think it was the Mafia?
This matchup is all because of
No, that was one of the
Hank
headbangers.
Ledger, right?
It is.
Yeah,
I don't
was
know
it
if you
one of the
wanna
group, Moss?
Test the strength here with the big strong boy
Yeah,
that is
Moss.
Tyler Bate, but you take a look at the ring right now. 4 calm competitors.
They still wrestle.
Same is not going to be said during our NXT Championship contract signing. Is Bate able to bridge out?
Oh man, I mean, it's going to be 4 competitors looking for gold, man, for destiny. I love it. Back to the action.
Take a look at Tyler
Mosh and
Bate.
Thrasher, yeah.
Talking about a big, strong boy. He's trying to
Yeah.
overpower Hank. Again, this matchup in the spirit of competition, I know you hate when I say that, but, you know, did a young Harlem Heat have the same mindset? Test yourself against the best.
Come on, man. Millions of dollars made in the pocket, man, in the bank. 10 world tag team champ. Of course we was on the same page, man.
I didn't say same
Yeah, I
page,
love
said,
it. They
did
were
you
always
test yourself
having
like they
fun,
had?
enjoying themselves.
Did you want to test yourself?
Even in losing, they still were having a good time.
We beat the best. We come on, man. Come on, man. We went to the top of the mountain.
Well, speaking of the top of the mountain, it's Bate and Dunn who believe they should be headed to Heatwave, if not for Rich Holland. Dunn even questioned Holland last week as Dunham was able to pick up the victory and another kick out there by Hank, who made the tag.
Aiden, I know you meant to say Tyler Bate. Damn,
I have
correct.
a lot of hope in Hank and Tank. I don't know if Hank and Tank will ever be anything like multi-time world tag team champions or anything, but those guys are just so much fun. I hope they have a very long career.
It's a big NXT tag team title match coming up this Sunday. Axiom Fraser versus Chase U are the champions, the underdogs.
And by the way, we talk
heading
about
into
security
Toronto.
guards being the next champions. These guys literally started as security guards. Like, that was actually their gimmick. Like, they were security guards, and then they actually got part of a storyline as security guards and went on to become wrestlers. They turned the whole security guard gimmick into a storyline.
Fraser, he needs to focus on
So they
what's gonna
didn't
happen
move
in
to
Toronto
NXT.
at
They're just
Heatwave
down
as
there
Pete
working
Dunne
on
and
stuff.
Tyler Bate have refocused
Because
into this
NXT is
matchup.
still not 100% considered a third brand yet, anybody can go down to NXT to work with people down in NXT.
Right here. That's why I like Tank Ledger, Vic. I'm gonna tell you.
He is so powerful. Oh my god.
In all fairness, to pull the curtain back, that was mostly Tank.
This match worked for about a half second, and now Tyler made off the knee lift, jumping up,
that was mostly
over,
core strength from Tank. That's the thing about a suplex. 99% of the time, it is on the person being held up. That is why they post on the leg. That's how I was able to hold up dudes that were 300-400 pounds for a long time in a vertical suplex, because I'm barely holding them up.
I'm getting dizzy, man. I'm getting dizzy.
Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne in control of this tag team matchup. Can they continue to maintain control on NXT?
I think Mecha Hydra might be right. I think it was just Tank that did the security guard thing.
Tank was also a security guard.
Really?
That storyline I was talking about was mainly done with Hank, but Tank was also that's how those guys became friends. Is the fact that they were both security guards and working together. Now that storyline I talked about with him getting the former security guard that later got a contract was done mainly on Hank, with I think Drew Gulak in his corner or something. But Tank was also a security guard who kind of got inspired by Hank getting his contract to then get a contract himself.
Pardon me.
He is a little bit dizzy. That's why he takes a minute before he does the kip up. He's trying to get his bearings back. Airplane spins, you get dizzy. Trust me. They feuded, but in a way like they're feuding right now with the New Catch Republic, where it's just like, hey, I like you, I respect you, I need to test myself against you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I would imagine that Tyler Bate is a super, strong dude, pound for pound, one of the strongest. But in that particular sense, with that vertical suplex thing, that's mostly on Tank, man. That's his core strength. All Tyler's doing is holding him there while he's posting on his leg, and then he's got to get himself up. That's mainly on Tank. What made me want to start wrestling was I've been a fan since I was a kid, and then I started doing backyard stuff and trampolines, and then got an opportunity to train in an actual wrestling school, and I jumped on that chance.
Trippin asked what made you want to start wrestling?
I literally just answered that question.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was distracted. I apologize, folks.
You missed a street fight, Chubby. It was a great one. And we're currently into the second match right now with the tag match of Hank and Tank versus New Catch Republic.
Interesting combination of people, Ray and Roman.
It's a little early to try to say what the main event for the next NXT is, considering the WWE's not honestly even gotten that far themselves. Ricardo, I don't get it. People sleep on NXT. I don't understand it. But I would say either Rock versus Roman or Cody versus Rock will be the main event at WrestleMania.
I'm leaning more towards Rock and Roman.
I am.
Yeah, I'm good, guys. Just distracted. Sorry.
Y'all want to see a murder, Aiden? Jesus. Hope if Femi caved my chest in.
If he can catch, he'll catch you. Never mind. What am I talking about?
He's fast as shit. He'll catch me, no problem.
He is.
I'm not as fast as I used to be either. My fat ass doesn't move like I used to.
Between these two teams, it was Hank and Tank.
Hey folks, next commercial break. Let's share this out and hit the heart button and click so we can get people in here. The more hearts we do, the more the algorithm will share it out.
really showcased some unique power, but Bate and
I used to work
has
indie shows,
showcased
Steven.
their resilience, and obviously
Spent 4 years on the indie circuit.
Manipulate the body, joint manipulation.
Think about Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. They're not about sitting on the sidelines.
Oh, I would do a Punjabi prison match because I could, even though I'm fat, I'm tiny enough, I can still fit through those big squares. I would just climb out.
Last week with New Catch Republic in that tag team turmoil match, they nearly
And
ran
unfortunately,
the
I
table
can't wrestle.
1 week
As
ago.
soon as the bell rang, whoop.
Oh, wow. Did you see that?
I saw a big forearm when you go back to that tag team
Yeah, I
turmoil
can't get
matchup.
medically
It was
prepared
Rich
because
Holland
I
who provided a difference
crushed
for
my
Chase
ankle.
U as
Yeah, your
trying to
surgery.
become the
Your
difference
wrestlers
maker
have had
right
worse
now,
surgeries.
reaches
than
out
I had to
for
get
the tag, and
complete hip reconstruction.
Yeah, but I
Rich
wasn't.
Holland.
If I was a wrestler beforehand, I can't become a wrestler after.
Superstars were gonna back down once that challenge was thrown out last week.
Can I ask you a question?
I was
Are
the
you
ace
still
Vinny
on
Lee.
that Ridge Holland bandwagon after last week? Are you?
Yeah, why not? Chase U, they got a championship
Oh, big boot.
opportunity this Sunday because of Rich Holland. Rich Holland doing what he thought was best, just like Hank is doing what he thinks is best, and that is by tearing through New Catch Republic.
Okay.
Hank's been losing weight.
Don't worry, I'll ask you the same question
Yeah,
again on Sunday. As hoisting up Dunn. And, oh, got caught. Dunn catching Hank into the submission. Pete Dunne trying to bend back the arm, hyperextend, but look at the power.
Oh, you cannot.
And wise of Hank to back up into his own corner for Tank to make the tag.
Very smart from Hank Walker.
Oh, that's a way to break any submission into the cover. Could we get the upset? And Bate saves the match.
Even smarter by Tyler Bate, seeing his partner in dire straits right there and getting in there at the nick of time. Great partner.
So that goes back to that high IQ you talked about with Bate and Dunn. That's also what Hank and Tank have wanted to do. They wanted to be in these situations where they have to learn by experience, that they have to go through the match, go through the grind, go through the punishment, and that's what they're going through right now because Tyler Bate is rolling.
Yes, indeed. Here we go.
And now he's whoa!
Got caught by two big men.
Say that again. And a little 2-for-1 from Hank and Tank.
Not just about the competition for Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. It's about the experience for Hank and Tank, Vic.
What are you thinking? Hank and Tank? Bulldozing through the opposition.
That was interesting. I like that.
Are they passing?
That was nice. I like that. That whole combination of moves is really nice.
These guys are looking good. They're getting really good.
You got to be talking about climbing the ladder very fast. This is an impressive victory, but this is what Pete Dunne does. Pete Dunne always able to snap
That's a good
back.
question, Aiden.
Call him the rubber band man as he comes right in, and oh, there may not be any snapping back after he got folded in half.
Great
Cover.
I will go with the bonsai drop.
Hank and Tank, Vic.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of legends talk about how they hated taking that.
Working on their game.
They're coming up with some new equations. We have not seen Hank and Tank have this sort of offensive explosion. This is what they wanted to do.
I
by
think
testing
I could take
themselves
Braun
here
Breaker's
tonight. And,
spear
well, I don't remember the last time I saw Hank Walker
better. Mainly
fly off the
because
top, but maybe that's
if you watch when
why.
people take it,
Telegraphed got
the
caught.
people that know what they're
Dunn tags
doing,
in
they
Bate.
jump up and they bend their body right before the impact to take most of the impact.
Same might be able to be said for Tank.
Yeah, I was actually going to make that comment. I'm like, this is what Public Enemy should have been instead of being the jerkwads that they were and going into business for themselves and getting the absolute shit beat out of them by APA.
Bate back in. He's
Yeah.
legal. So's Tank. Off the top. Into the cover.
Good night.
And New Catch Republic take out Hank and Tank.
Here are your winners, New Catch Republic.
But look, you can't take anything away from
What's up, Kyle?
Hank and Tank.
Tank. Say it
Kyle,
again.
you missed the street fight earlier. That was a hell of a match. Hope you can get back and watch it.
Match between these
It's
two
posted
teams.
on YouTube, so
And for Tyler Bate, it was high risk, and it was a ladder award, earning the victory tonight for New Catch Republic. But again, you cannot take anything away from their opponents, and that's a nice show of respect between these two teams.
I returned to NXT to guide,
That's Sean Spears!
to lead this very talented but inexperienced and young crop of talent. I'll help guide the youth to reach their maximum potential, all their concerns, all their worries, all their problems. I'll be the answer. I wanted to share my wealth of knowledge. I can help you all, especially
Finisher, I would love
you guys aren't listening to this idiot.
But it's been met with reluctance.
Finisher, I would love it. I mean, just on a personal level, I would get into Sweet Chin music from Shawn Michaels. It would be a dream.
This Sunday, I return home to Toronto.
I can be Stan.
I will reach the pinnacle. Then, the young talent, especially the ones that I've had my eye on, will finally see the light. I already put down Javon Evans, and I was the first man to pin Trick Williams since he became champion. They will follow my lead because this Sunday, Ethan Page, Javon Evans, Trick Williams. At NXT Heatwave, I will win the NXT Championship.
Submission moves. There's a bunch of submission moves I wouldn't mind taking.
The question remains, will Shawn Spears become the leader of NXT on Sunday? Contract signing still to come between these four superstars live tonight.
We've had a couple vignettes from Josh Briggs, but I think he's actually nursing an injury. By the way, Kelly also teased an appearance at NXT.
The following contest is scheduled for
the other, not Brindley, the other girl that's the former cheerleader tweeted something.
Yeah.
And Kelly's like, does Mama need to come out and help? Mama need to come down to NXT and help you out?
This week, she's looking to be called victorious. Reese goes one-on-one with Izzy Dame next on NXT.
Not gonna lie, I don't like that outfit on Reese.
I think my only issue with it, like, I don't think it's bad on her. I just think what it is it feels almost generic. Like, it feels like, holy shit, I forgot my gear. Can we go to the closet of stuff that we have as backups? And, you know, it feels like something, like, it feels like Sol Ruka's old outfit. Like, she wore that.
To a point, it also, to me, it looks like it's getting ready to fall off of her, too.
It may not even be hers. It, like I'm saying, it may be somebody else's. It just feels a little like, I don't know, it feels a little generic. I may go see this on Thursday.
Let me know how it is.
I just love the Despicable Me movies. You know, it's actually coming out Wednesday. I might go see it Wednesday. Maybe I'll go tomorrow.
Maybe.
I think Roxanne is the next one to get called up as far as on the men's side. That one's a little more up in the air for me. Because like I said, Trick Williams, they're planning on building NXT around him for a while, so I don't think he's going to get called up anytime soon.
West might be a good option.
Yeah, but I feel like he's going to get the North American title again and have another decent run with that, so I don't know. Favorite movie of all time is Braveheart.
Yeah, Deadpool in a few weeks.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't think Oba's anywhere near going up. I think he might be 2 years till he goes up. Nice. Charlie might get called up. Fruit snacks, they're actually little gummies that are shaped like pieces of fruit, and they're delicious. If you get a chance to eat them, eat them. They're healthy too, not like regular gummy bears and stuff like that. But the Welch's fruit snacks are actually healthy. Roxanne and I think maybe Tony D once he loses Heritage Cup. Actually, Screwy, I don't think it's just Tony D though. And I think that's why it's not going to be Tony D really soon. I think it's going to be the entire family all at once. Yes, Aiden, it is an American thing, but don't know where you're from, so I can't. Yes, Tyler, I heard about the Angel Dawkins getting married and Montez being the minister. Shawn Michaels, Undertaker form. Imagine if Shawn Michaels and Undertaker had formed a tag team. So that's how you doing? Scotland. Okay. How would you explain Welch's fruit snacks to a Scotland person?
I don't know. They're kind of like gummy bears.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, but they're healthy.
Not really. They claim to be healthy. They're not. They're pretty much just as sugary.
Oh, honestly, so moving. What a story, man. Oh, no, I don't hear an echo. I think that's your bad hearing. It's a sign of old age.
Yeah, I look good for my age.
Yeah, you need to call Charlie up.
You guys called me here for something. Come on, speak up. Hey,
Okay.
good news. You're back in action tonight. It's going to be you versus Miles Bourne. See, that's what I want to hear. Stevie, give him the bad news. Hey, bad news. What are you talking about? There's bad news, too.
Bad news.
Stevie, give him the bad news.
He gives him the good news. You give him the bad news.
No.
Ava
said I give the good news.
In our one-on-one
you give the
meeting
bad
this
news.
week,
You had a one-on-one meeting with Ava?
I did. It was
You
like,
think you're quiet?
quiet.
Trust me, I did. Just talk. What's going on?
Oh, Robert doesn't have the balls to tell you. Unfortunately, due to your recent altercations with Ethan Page, you will not be going to Heatwave. Sorry.
Hey, don't be sorry. It's okay. I have a match to take care of. You just do your thing.
Balls? You think that's a proper way to speak to talent? I am so telling Ava about this.
Welch's they've been doing fruit snacks forever, but they've also done the Gusher style fruit snacks for a long time.
Arguments aside,
They've repackaged them recently. That might have been what you saw.
very happy.
They repackaged them.
No, it was the
From earlier today.
Gordon Ramsay Welch's commercial. Fruit snack commercial.
No, what Spicy Duck says that he saw that they're doing a Gusher style now.
This weekend, WWE Money in the Bank comes to Toronto for a jam-packed weekend at the Scotiabank Arena, starting with Friday Night SmackDown on July 5th, followed by Money in the Bank on Saturday, July 6th, and finishing with NXT Heatwave on Sunday, July 7th. Tickets for Money in the Bank weekend are on sale now via Ticketmaster. We're set for this showdown between Izzy Dame and Brindley Reese.
I prefer pulled pork over ribs, but ribs are good too.
Idris, of course, in the corner of Reese, but I want to get back to Dame for a second. From the volleyball court to the ring, last week we learned she spikes the volleyball at 60 miles per hour.
I'll tell you something, just that small amount of time she spent with Kiana James put Izzy Dame on the right track, man. She knows what the game is all about, man.
Yeah, she certainly has been a difference maker in the past, but right now she's all by herself. And
Nicodemus, how's it
just the
going?
way she likes it, as Reese was able to kick out.
Ricky,
at
let's not
one.
talk about
Izzy Dame,
spoilers.
Talk about power personified. She has the self-confidence to go along with that pure power, which is once again on display.
Izzy said her and Kiana James started something, but now she has to finish it.
I'm actually happy she didn't go up. I'd like to see Izzy Dane get out of Kiana's shadow and make herself on her own.
Tried to help
Yeah.
Idris and Malik, but does Reese need to maybe focus more on herself? And I hate to say it that way.
If I could give Brindley Reese some advice, I mean, she's young. She's
Where are you
very,
at,
very
Nicodemus?
impressionable, but this is a mean business, not a weed business. She needs to focus on herself.
Nice.
She's got a lot of talent. Look at that right there.
It's on display right now, and it was her opponent, the being Izzy Dame, who stirred up some controversy last week by saying
What's
that
up, Coop?
Idris and Malik didn't want Reese
Coop.
being around. Has Reese taken it right now to Izzy Dame right here in front of us on the outside? We have seen a lot of action on the outside that has spilled all the way around us through a barricade, through a wall, from that street fight that started the night. But we still got a face-off still to come.
Yeah, that's why I was saying Oba Femi's probably been in NXT for about 2 years, maybe at least a year minimum.
How does she always just slither in?
Yeah, they might have been working towards that Danish if it hadn't been for Kiana getting called up. You gotta remember that call-ups. Hey, Tatum.
creepy and kooky is Tatum Paxley, but it could be a victory.
Jada Parker won the street fight.
I don't know about you, but she just gives me the creeps. And again from behind, shoulders down one more time, another kick out.
Yeah, I'm sorry that wrestling isn't done at a time that's acceptable for you, Aiden. I hate that you have to do it like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Just got planted.
Big shot by Izzy. And Izzy's looking for the coup d'etat. Look like she's
Have a good night, Aiden.
about to finish it.
And Izzy Dame hoisted up and they drive in.
We only had 3 matches.
Down, I drive.
I'm pretty sure the Miz will have a match at SummerSlam.
Here's your winner, Izzy Dame.
Izzy Dame getting the hell out of Dodge because Tatum Paxley was slithering in, but in the world of Izzy Dame, it is what it is.
A lot of history. A lot of history in Toronto, Canada.
Yes.
Quick fact check. DIY won the tag team titles in Toronto.
Yes.
The Street Profits retained their tag team titles in Toronto. And on July 7th, Chase U becomes the 2-time NXT Tag Team Champion.
2 hours and 8 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Duke, you want to share with the class?
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, what's going on? Okay, look, I can't hide this anymore. When we beat OC, we didn't win clean. All right, there it is.
I saw you pin Carl.
Yeah. I pinned Carl Anderson, but when I did, he gave the assist. And I didn't ask for the assist, but he gave it anyway, okay? Look, I'm sorry, Thea. I'm sorry, Riley. I'm sorry, Chase. But if you want proof, here it is.
What is it? Ridge, seriously? You cheated?
Ridgie, how could you?
Would you look at that? I've been saying it.
Look, I know what this looks like, and I'm sorry. I was just over the moon when you gave me this t-shirt, and it made me realize that I just didn't want to be part of a group. I wanted to be part of a family, because that's what you guys have been to me. I was just trying to help. That's why I pushed you out of the way of Tyler's dive last week during turmoil.
Ridge, no one in this room, including myself, is free of mistakes. But I'm gonna have to ask you to stay back while the 4 of us go to Heatwave.
I get it. I'm sorry, guys.
Class dismissed.
I love the Full House Saved by the Bell music.
That's a big blow for Chase.
Yeah.
We got to switch our focus to another championship match because there's the challenger who hasn't held back on social media.
I love Chase U and everything they do.
Lola Vice. She's going to come face to
I
face with
the more and more
NXT
they
Women's
do, the
Champion
more and more I can
Roxanne
see them on the main
Perez, who
roster.
also has had an ability
Danish,
to
you
throw
nailed it
some
on both of
hands
those.
between these two. Powder
You nailed it
Keg
with Duke
ready
and on
to
Ridge.
explode next.
Yeah, I can see both of those. Oh yeah, Deborah, Saved by the Bell vibes.
Yeah, no, I legit love everything that Chase U does. Lexus King is somebody else. I feel like, no, that wasn't Josh Bridges' security. I feel like Lexus King is another guy that could get called up quickly, or they could build around him as a heel in NXT for a while. Like, he's kind of in that in between.
Yeah, I think I'd rather see him be built around. Give him the time to actually build.
Right now I think it's 5 matches for Heatwave.
Give me a second.
I think it's 5 right now.
I will check. Give me a second.
Beavis and Butthead going back to Comedy Central. Huh. Oh no, it was on MTV before. It wasn't Comedy Central, but they're owned by they're owned by Paramount, so.
Yeah. So far it is 5. I don't know if they're going to add anything else tonight, but it is Trick versus Javon versus Ethan versus Spears for the championship. Frazier and Axiom versus Chase U for the tag team belts. Kalani Jordan and Sol Ruka for the North American Women's. Obafemi Wesley, last chance match for North American title, and Roxanne Perez versus Lola.
I don't think they'll add any more matches.
I don't think so either.
Like, I was surprised when they had 6 at the last pay-per-view for NXT. They normally stick to 5. Nothing from Joe Henry yet. I don't think he shows up today. I do think he's going to show up at Heatwave. Could be at the end of the, once, I have a feeling Trick's going to win the Fatal 4-Way. And I think that maybe Joe Henry will come out and kind of, maybe not even verbally challenge him, just kind of almost like have a stare down.
We'll see.
Because there are a couple other, like NXT talents going to TNA in the latest tapings.
Are we allowed to stream Beavis and Butthead?
Probably
not.
Probably not.
Don't get me wrong. Love Beavis and Butthead. We grew up on that stuff.
God, I freaking love Beavis and Butthead.
You know, if Joe Henry makes a song about Trick Williams, Trick will have a song reply.
I don't know about that. Maybe. I mean, Trick's not really known for making music.
He is known as a battle rapper, so.
Well, that's true. So maybe.
We'll see. We don't know. We'll see.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lola Five!
So what's the next pay-per-view after Heatwave for NXT?
The clock is ticking, Roxanne. A cada cual le llega su hora. So dale, come out here. Your days are counted. Pero what is this? The champion needs all this security? I must have shook you bad, mama.
No. You brutally attacked me last week, stole my championship, and ran away with it. So they're just here to make sure that it doesn't happen again.
So, by attacked you mean knocked you out cold? Then sure.
It seems they don't have another PLE until New Year's Eve.
Lola, you can drop the act. You can
That's usually
stop trying to intimidate
special
me
event,
because
not a PLE.
it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
It looks like
Because
right now
behind
Heatwave is
that
their last
Latina
PLE of the year.
badass that you're giving, I can see right through you, and I know.
That's
this
because they're
Sunday
they're
is the
both
most
British,
important match of your
Deva,
entire
and they're both
career.
pale. That's why they're getting compared.
You're damn right it is.
Yep, yep. And I've been watching your every move, Lola. Within a few months, you built a bigger name for yourself in NXT than you did in Bellator. And good for you, because clearly you're not the same woman that cashed in her breakout contract and screwed me out of my title. Which, by the way, thank you for that, because look at where I'm at now.
You are the champion, Roxanne. No doubt. But whether I'm in this ring or in the cage, I am a fighter. I was
Lola.
a fighter.
What I was trying to get to was that I saw your match at Battleground with Shayna. And I'm going to be completely honest. I probably couldn't last 2 minutes in that type of match with Shayna. I probably couldn't, but the big problem for you, Lola, is This isn't
Roxanne
Bellator.
seems to be off
We're
her game a little bit.
in the underground.
Like
This
Lola was
isn't
basically
an
trying to keep it
MMA
moving
fight.
because Roxanne
This
completely
Sunday
blanked.
is a wrestling match
Yeah.
in a 20 by 20 ring, which means you're in my world. A world that I'm clearly already a master of. And you know it better than anyone else, right, Lola? Styles make fights. But I'm not gonna fight your fight. I'm gonna make you wrestle my style of match.
Roxanne, I was a fighter before I was even born. We all know your story. You used to take the bus to go to Bilker's 6 hours. I respect that sacrifice, but I haven't told my story. My story of sacrifice. My mother was pregnant with me during her black belt test. I then went on and became a 4th-degree master in Taekwondo. I was training for the Olympics. But my mom got sick. So at 18, I went into MMA to provide for my family. And at 20, I was already fighting in the Madison Square Garden. My
I guess it's a
mother
way to make Lola a
will be
babyface.
watching me on Sunday.
Real fast.
And I can't wait to call her and tell her, Mommy, I did it.
Let's see if she can handle being a babyface.
Que tú has hecho para mí y mi hermana, Mami. For all your sacrifices, Mom, I'm the new NXT Women's Champion.
Wow. I didn't know all of that. And I can look at you and I can clearly see that you believe every word that you're saying. And I respect your story. But the reality is, Lola, that every single woman in that locker room wants to make that same phone call. But the reality is that when you step inside the ring with me and I put my title on the line, those phone calls are never made. Because with every single match, with every single victory, I prove time and time again why they call me the prodigy Lola. Ask Natalia. Ask Jordan Grace. Ask Lyra Valkyria why at 22 years old, I'm already building a legacy. A 2-time NXT Women's Champion. You're not gonna take this title away from me, Lola. And it's simply unfortunate that your NXT career was in the middle of my era. I'm not giving up my title, not to you, not to anybody in that damn locker room.
You don't have to give it to me, Roxanne. I'm gonna take it from you. You hit me with your best shot, and I smiled. I hit you with mine, and you woke up without that title. On Sunday, I'm one step closer to showing why I'm the greatest to cross over from MMA to the WWE.
Try to make her face.
And on Sunday, when I rip that title off your arm, I will become the first Cuban-American NXT Women's Champion.
Tensions are rising.
Okay.
As Lola Vice.
We may be in your world, Roxanne, but after I knock you out,
You won't know what world you're in.
Thoughts?
Just dropped some of Roxanne Perez's security. An emotional powder keg.
Well, Roxanne was really off in that promo, and it threw off Lola a little bit. And then Lola got really emotional, and she had a hard time coming back from that.
Yeah.
I rocked the foundation.
So unfortunately, that was an
NXT
awkward segment.
When I took out Oral Mensa and Noam Dar. I cracked that foundation when I debuted.
Booker, that's Ethan Page.
Taking out the NXT champion. Trick
I didn't
Williams.
hate it. I was a fan of it, but I didn't hate it.
I've been building
Roxanne
a reputation for a
Roxanne was just
long time around the world, and now I'm exactly where I need to be.
Main event NXT Championship match in his debut.
After Battleground, Trick Williams found out who was the better man. And then Javon Evans found out the exact same thing after I pinned him in the middle of the ring.
I agree with Miggy. It was
It
was awkward.
Yeah, Roxanne lost her way in her head.
For one of us.
And then tried to get back on while Lola was trying to improvise, but Lola being new is still new to improvising. And then
this Sunday at Heatwave,
having such an emotional story, she got overwhelmed by her emotions and had a hard time coming out of it.
All ego Ethan Page
She was still crying at the end.
NXT champion.
Definitely.
Well, Booker, it's 4 men, it's 1 goal, it's 1 title, and still to come. All 4 participants will be live to sign their championship contract for the Fatal 4-Way that takes place Sunday at Heatwave.
Trick is absolutely my pick for that win, but anybody won that match, I'd be happy.
Charlie, check these out. I found these brass knuckles. Anyways, I found these brass knuckles. You know a thing or two about them, huh? Hey, Miles, check these out.
What's the matter with you? Huh? Did you really think that was gonna work? Miles, don't you dare listen to him. Miles!
You say something?
Don't worry about it. Look, tonight, your best friend is the power advantage, yeah? So use it.
Who you like more between Roxanne and Cora? They're both good. They're just... Cora needs to get healthy.
Yeah.
Okay, Scrooge. Dijak did not show up at AEW. He was backstage. Never was on camera, has not made an appearance for AEW. He just was there. It's the same thing as Ricky Stark showing up at WrestleMania 39.
Ricky was at 40.
Was it 40 or was it 39?
He was
as
at
well?
40. I mean, he might have been at 39 as well.
Either way, I know
the only one he was reported at being was 40. I think that Roxanne will win the match. It'll be a hard-fought match, but I think Roxanne's going to win, and Julia might show up on Sunday, but I think that even if he doesn't show up Sunday, I do think that Julia will be the person to take the title off of Roxanne sooner rather than later, and then Roxanne will get called up.
How do we explain Julia to someone who doesn't know about Julia?
I don't know. I don't know. It's like, how do you explain trees to a fish?
Yeah.
You have to just go look her up. There's no way to explain somebody to someone. You just have to go look her up. No, I did not see that spot. I didn't watch all. I only watched highlights of Forbidden Door. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, so apparently that spot they're talking about, like the table exploded. Like it was a cinematic perfect explosion of the table. Nikita Lyons is still in recovery. However, she is doing more and more every day.
What I want to know too about Forbidden Door, and something that that made me upset. If Chris Jericho is now his new gimmick now, which, by the way, it's one thing to evolve your character. It's a whole other thing to come up with a new gimmick every 6 months. That's a little weird. But regardless, his whole new gimmick is the learning tree. You're supposed to learn under him, right? So why was he the one to win the title off of Hook? Like, how is what? I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't either.
He should be at this point in his career putting people over, not taking spots from them.
Yo, it was so good seeing you do your thing up there.
What a great night. Live event in Orlando, then you DJ until 2 a.m.?
Hey, I want to thank you for coming
Whoa,
in.
whoa. What are you guys watching? A little TikTok or something? What's going on?
Oh, it's a video of Eddie spinning.
Spinning? Well, what is he spinning? I do a bit of DJing on the side. Right. You're a DJ? That crap? Dude, you should be ashamed of yourself. If there's one thing the king knows, it's music. Rock and roll, brother. Guns N' Roses, Whitesnake, Scorpions. That's what the people love. 3-minute guitar solos, big riffs, and even bigger, hair. That's what the ladies love, Eddie.
Yeah, well, that might be for the king, but the clubs that I play, it's more like EDM. Bass music, high energy dance. It's cool.
Yeah, dude, nobody likes that beat boop robot music. And you guys wouldn't know cool if it slapped you in the face.
Well, maybe if the king opened his mind and his ears, he could learn something new.
Hey, so I'm playing again on Saturday, if you guys want to roll through.
Yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing No Quarter Catch Crew, Miles Bourne.
I don't want to take away from Eddie Thorpe, but isn't it odd that No Quarter Catch Crew is standing as a unit, but Damon Kemp still appears to be on the outs? The NQCC?
Apparently he is he's an actual DJ and he does it.
Music out there like the
So if you're in the Orlando area, keep an eye out for him.
He's right.
DJ Booyah.
Apparently it's going to be this Saturday. Yeah.
And his opponent, representing Metaphor, Oro Mensah.
Focusing on Metaphor, we found out earlier that Oro Mensah will be banned from Heatwave, so obviously he's looking to take out some frustrations right here, right now, against Miles Bourne. And all joking aside, Book, we learned about a different side of Oro Mensah last week.
Yes. Noam Dar went down and Oro Mensah stepped up. We're talking about
Noam Dar's not back yet.
Talking about why he stepped up, though, because of the family ties. Everything he went through throughout his childhood, that he has found another family in Lash Legend, in Noam Dar, who you talked about, in Jakara. And it's easy to see why every time he sees Ethan Page, he sees red. Page was the man who brutally attacked not only himself, but also sidelined Noam Dar.
I must say, these are some stressful
So
times for,
when asking about the favorite WrestleMania, I'll take WrestleMania 40 out of the equation, although I do think WrestleMania 40, in my eyes, is still the best WrestleMania ever.
You understand what I'm saying? Here we go.
Nice job by the official, great positioning. You know, and I understand, thoh, where Ava is
17
coming from,
is a great one.
Isn't fair to ban him from
But I
the
think,
X7 weekend in
I think
Toronto this Sunday.
WrestleMania 25 probably be my favorite to watch. Over.
It's a big night for Ava.
Well, still a big night to come, because when we talk about Heatwave, the 4 superstars in the Fatal 4-Way will have their contract signing for the NXT Championship match. That happens later on tonight. But Miles Bourne trying to take it to the main man. And let's go back 1 week ago. We talked about it. Did Metaphor, do you think, Book, become.
I think you look back at Classic Survivor Series. I think the one that had NXT on it was great. From what was that 2019?
Yeah.
Just all over the place just because of one Noam Dar going down. But now I think everything is right.
I think that Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six will cost Chad Gable the Money in the Bank. Yes.
You can tell by the way a man walk and by the way a man talk. No, Mayman Menza is definitely that guy. I love everything about this kid.
And Oro trying to control right now Miles Bourne. And
Brett Sean Iron match.
This isn't just about him. He knows this is about
good
the
match.
rest of metaphor. This is about Noam Dar, who is sidelined by Ethan Page. And there's that frustration, that bad blood that has been boiling seemingly in all of our superstars because tensions have been high because of this big weekend we got coming up. Money in the Bank weekend in Toronto. And Oro just tried to kick Bourne from Orlando to Canada.
Big match for main man Menza to show his leadership.
Nice.
Right now he's on a roll. He's feeling real chilly. I like it.
You can say that once again is now turning right around back into the neck of Miles Bourne, taken down, and now trying to maybe get a cover, trying to shoot the half Bourne, trying to stay on his feet, got overpowered, taken out and kicking out is Miles. And I looked up right here in front of us. The rest
And
of
we will get an Uncle Hattie match
they're not very happy.
one day.
You can see in their
It doesn't need to happen right
Charlotte
now.
MC doesn't care about individual accomplishments. He wants a dominant group from top to bottom of shooters in the ring. And Miles Bourne trying to prove that now. Jumping neck breaker into the cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out by Oro Mensah, who is going to stand tall. Don't miss a second of the action as this battle continues on NXT.
In the race to survive New Zealand,
Oh my God.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Favorite WWE year?
This one.
Last year. Last year. So this one's good. It's not over yet.
I would still put this year over last year so far. The 6 months we've gotten this year are better than even last year. Last year was good, but find your new career with TikTok Live. Yeah, okay.
What?
It's trying to say that you can quit your job and go to and become a TikTok Live creator, and yeah, like all right, whatever.
Right, right.
What did I miss? You missed a lot, Josh. The street fight was amazing. The tag match with Hank and Tank versus New Catch Republic was good. We've got this match. There was an awkward promo between Lola and Roxanne that threw everybody off a little bit, but otherwise, yeah, it was good.
Money in the Bank.
I think it's 6 total.
Men's ladder, women's ladder. Seth versus Priest. Zayn versus Breaker, and the 6-man tag so far.
Also 5.
Yeah, it's 5. Now, I'm not saying they're not going to add something on SmackDown or what, but
it's weird we only have the one women's Money in the Bank match and no other women's matches.
yeah, I'm not. I mean, I understand, but at the same time,
I only have one match online because I wrestled before the days of YouTube, and before the days of smartphones. But you can go to our Discord and the match is in there. Yeah, again, it's a little weird that there's no women's matches besides the women's Money in the Bank.
yeah, that's just
It's just odd.
yeah.
I mean, I understood. Like I said, I made the comment at Raw. I understood why they moved the women's title match to Raw. It was to keep people from thinking that Rhea Ripley was going to show up at the pay-per-view. But I mean, we have SmackDown women that could have had a match. We could have also had the tag team titles for the women defended at the show.
Yeah. I believe you're completely wrong with that. Y2K Zion.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely wrong about that. That's why it's weird to me that there's no women's match, because the women have been highlighted a lot since Triple H.
A few moments as you witnessed.
They have been main eventing. I mean, hell, we've had SmackDown and Raw where they've had more women's matches than men matches more often than not.
And you have seen some of the aggression that Miles Bourne is showing right now in this matchup. And outside looking in, what do you believe is Miles' best attribute?
I mean, I look at this kid. I mean, 25 years old. He's a standout wrestler. But his best attribute, and as far as I'm concerned, he's smart, Vic. No corner catch crew presented an opportunity.
Pretty long.
Jumped on it.
Yeah, I literally just got sent that, King. Somebody sent it to me on Instagram. Cody did a boys commercial.
Really?
About
Nice.
Homelander, you just met your American Nightmare, basically, and he, they did a thing.
Speaking of Charlie Dempsey, man, he knows how to pick him, man. Damian Heights, he's a blue chipper, man. He's a blue chipper. Somebody that's looking to move up real quick. Oh, my main man. Wow.
Big moonsault. And it's Tavion Heights who earned his way into the no quarter catch crew, defeating Damon Kemp. And Miles Bourne right now on Dream Street a little bit. Look at Mensa popping in with a big punch. It was no Dar-esque. Take a look at this moonsault. Connected perfectly. Mensa rolling right around, rolling right through. Back to his feet. Rolling kick connected. The heel of his foot off the jaw of Bourne.
Very unorthodox style right now. Aura Mensa, but it's working with perfection, man.
Mensa able to duck. Continue to... Oh!
I'm okay with calling out Triple H on things. Like, he dropped the ball on Dijak, he dropped the ball on Ricochet. Absolutely call him out on that. But you have to make sure that you're making sense when you call him out. The women have been much more highlighted in the last 6 months than they have.
Taking his eye off of Mensa, who made him pay into the cover. And Oro Mensa with the victory.
Here is your winner, Oro Mensa.
The main man beat Miles. Damon Kemp's plan just backfired. First, I want to go back to this drop kick.
Jesus
I mean, you
Christ.
talk about picture-perfect precision. That was personified. But right here, before this happened, Miles Bourne didn't hear a shouting Damon Kemp. Kemp was trying to get him those brass knuckles, but the plan backfired. And for Oro Mensa, who picks up a victory tonight, you got to believe on his...
I haven't forgot about you.
Oh, he is. Sean's still control of NXT.
I was going to say it's still targeting...
Sean's still creative control of NXT, yes. He's just no longer an on-camera GM.
Later on tonight between all 4 participants in that NXT Championship matchup. But this weekend, it's Money in the Bank weekend. Sunday, it's Heatwave. Are you ready?
Oh, it's about to get hot in Canada, baby.
And one match we want to talk about, we want to highlight, is Wesley. He's got one opportunity to dethrone Obafemi for the North American Championship, and it takes place Sunday at Heatwave.
Yes, they're all part of Metaphor, Nutmeg.
You know my story with the North American Championship. A career tag team competitor that was forced to break out on his own. Captured that title.
Wesley, the greatest North American champion ever.
William Regal is working in production for NXT.
In the history of the North American title.
Literally broke my back trying to defend it.
All of you cheered and supported and gave me the strength to do things that I never...
Yes, that's why Oro attacked Ethan Page.
That support won't help me right
If Wesley doesn't win at Heatwave, I think he gets called up.
It's gonna take surgery.
Yeah.
And time.
I've
God, I
talked
love
about
that,
this
that
title so much to the
Obafemi
point
in
that
the
it's become an
background.
obsession.
Oh.
I want nothing else.
He's here! Wesley's back!
I'm running full steam, pedal to the metal, ready to break through the brick wall that is Obafemi. A man who seems to be unconquerable. Sunday is my first one-on-one title match. And also my final chance at the title that has
with
consumed
Ricochet
me for
leaving,
almost 2 years. I need to win on Sunday.
They can see where they messed up and go the right way.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
And go the right way with Wes Lee on the main
The
roster.
only reason you are revered as the greatest is because you came before me.
I am the ruler, the destroyer, the bringer of war. I am the mountain that you cannot climb.
Wesley is living in the past.
I'm the standard as the NXT North American champion, and I'm going to show you exactly why it is my name in all the record books, not yours.
But I understand why. The decorated champion, his connection with the NXT universe. But Wes needs to understand that the beacon of light he once was is slowly beginning to dim. This is Wesley's last chance to be triumphant. The Cardiac Kid's last attempt to pull it off and reclaim the championship that took his career to heights unforeseen.
Yeah, that's my thought. My thought is that Oba will lose here, that Wesley will win it, and then Oba will get moved into the main event picture against Trick.
The NXT North American champion,
Wes, you are great, but no different. Sunday at Heatwave, I will crush not only your body, but I will crush your final dream.
It's only one chance for the Cardiac Kid. Can he conquer the unconquerable? It's a high-stakes showdown in Toronto. Obafemi, Wesley
That match
for
is
the
gonna be
North American title
fire.
at Heatwave on Sunday. And Booker, a brawl is breaking out. Can we get a camera back there? We said tensions were high. Oh!
You think we see a special stitch match with those four?
Maybe. I know a lot of people are saying that AJ Lee is going to show up and cost Drew the title. I don't think it's going to happen, but I mean, you never say never, but I'm going to put that way low on the chance meter.
0.5% chance. 0.5.
Because honestly, the downside to her showing up is that people will never shut up about it and want her to come back and do more. And she has said she's not really wanting to get out of retirement.
Yeah. Feels like she's doing fine doing what she's doing now.
I think Gunther will be next world champ.
Yeah, and I think he beats Priest.
Yeah, I think Priest will beat Seth. Hopefully clean. Although I have a feeling that Finn may come out during the match, but at the end of the day, it'll only be a minor distraction, and I think at the end of the day, he'll win mostly clean. It's just to give credibility to Damian. And then I think that Damian will be beaten by Gunther at SummerSlam. And Gunther will go into Bash at Berlin, the champion.
Hopefully fighting Dragonov at Bash. Hopefully.
Drew will get his moment. I mean, he technically got it. I mean, the man's already he's a 3-time champ now. And he did get his win in front of the crowd at WrestleMania. Granted, it didn't last long, but he did get his moment. Right now it is. It is. Because Cody is currently in kind of a side story with this bloodline stuff. So his championship is kind of taking a little bit of the backside here, but this 6-man match will most likely lead to a title match between Solo and Cody at SummerSlam.
Maybe.
So in that sense, what they've got going on in Raw does make it seem that the World Heavyweight Championship is the most hunted one at the moment. But also, I think it kind of needs it. The undisputed WWE Championship is established. It is set. That World Heavyweight Championship is still new. I mean, it's only a year old. So I think it's good that that's the one that's kind of being focused on right now. No TNA pay-per-views this week. It's just NXT and WWE. AEW was this past weekend. They will not be having one next weekend or this coming weekend.
Like I said, positivity does not produce results.
Stop saying that.
Idris.
What?
Malik, if you guys don't want me around, just tell me.
I didn't say
Clearly it isn't working, right? I'm gonna go work out. If you guys want to come with me, you can. If not, it's fine.
Sure. Brinley, wait.
Bronco! Lucian! Your girl might have won the street fight, but we ain't done beating you two down yet.
Bronco! Bronco! How's your face? You boys show up next week. Lucian! We'll break your face too. Make it match your partners.
Booker, the OC is looking for OTM.
Carly Bright, that's who I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Her theme song reminds me of a more peppier version of Gacy's group.
Yeah.
Immaculate WWE trading cards are here. Look for 3 autographs and 2 memorabilia cards per box. Search for your favorite WWE superstars and trade with your friends. Available at local hobby shops and retailers nationwide. And
Aiden Whitney, I think that would be AJ Styles.
Well, Wendy was putting to sleep her friend Kendall Gray.
And her opponent, Wendy Chu.
Wendy Chu, maybe not in the...
Yeah, it's not actually Kelly's daughter, Phil, but Kelly did play into that a little bit, saying that, hey, do you need Mama to come give you a hand?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
What happened?
What's up with her?
Now we have this
Heel Wendy's cool. I like Heel
cold-hearted
Wendy.
Wendy Chu. What is the deal, man?
There's a weird feeling in the air when Wendy Chu arrives. And, you know, this isn't the same Wendy Chu that we once knew. Before this matchup gets started, though, Booker,
Not all creepy characters immediately go to the Wyatt Six, guys.
That was just handed to me as a result of that backstage fight that we just saw moments ago, that big brawl. Tyson and Tyreek, along with Gallus, they're currently being looked at in medical.
Oh, come on, USA.
A worse mood after this right now. Things don't turn around, but when we talk about Carly Bright, does she know what she's even walking into? I mean, you've been around, you got 2 Hall of Fame rings. You don't even know what to believe when you see Wendy Chu.
How can she? I mean, this is the first time one-on-one action. I mean, Wendy Chu has totally flipped the damn script. And right now, I mean, no one can understand what Wendy Chu is going through.
An easy tension right now here around ringside with those that are looking on to Wendy Chu, who is just taking control of Bright. Bright, nice counter, trying to steal one here tonight in a quick kick out. Talk about script. We've been talking about NXT Heatwave, which is coming up in Toronto this week. And after that face-to-face earlier, what are you now expecting between Roxanne Perez and Lola Vice on Sunday?
You know, I must say I have trepidations about that match. I mean, I'm not too worried often, but that night I'm worried about Roxanne Perez and that matchup with Lola Weissman.
Well, here tonight, Carly Bright is in for a rude awakening against Wendy Chu, who you just look at it. It's like, what's there?
I don't know if this is some kind of ploy from Wendy Chu to throw opponents off or anything like that. Oh, but the in-ring prowess is still on point.
Well, Wendy Chu moves differently. She acts differently.
Chris, I would be mad at that. NXT should do a Worlds Collide PLE with TNA. Yeah, I would be happy with that.
I kind of have a feeling they're building to that.
Like a zombie.
Yeah.
Because we're getting more crossover stuff.
Carly Bright. Feel kind of bad for Carly
And
Bright
they're going to keep
again.
going.
Does
I
she know
think
what
they're
she was really
because
getting
again,
into?
we don't
She's
have
happy
another
to defend
NXT
the honor of
PLE
Brett Kendall Gray, who is here
till
ringside, but
January after Heatwave.
Yeah.
We have nothing for the rest of the year.
I mean,
So maybe they're building to something before the end of the year.
Is actually good for Wendy Chu.
That would be nice. That would be really nice. So Wendy Chu's gimmick is basically she's your sleep paralysis monster.
No jiving, no messing around, just going out and take care of business.
Kelly isn't old enough to be her actual
I
mother.
don't know if there's a plan. You can't even see an emotion on her face as trying to turn inside out Bright. And here again, Wendy Chu.
Knows what a victory is all about. Because she's trying to
What the
get it.
hell is going on?
Oh! That it? Was that it, Vic?
For Carly Bright, I hope it is.
Cody, you're not wrong. I'm not sure if it's not.
Kicking out, and I mean, you see a look of worry.
No,
on
it's not.
Kendall
No.
Gray's
That's
face.
the
You
same
don't really
wrestler.
see much
I don't
more
think
than
it
Wendy
is.
Chu's face, but you
Is
can
Bright?
imagine the
Who did she
pain
didn't do the
going
Bright
through the
gimmick in
body
TNA?
right
Did
now
she?
of Carly Bright. And Bright, this has got to be a
I don't
last-ditch
think so.
effort for Carly Bright. You see
I don't
Kendall
think
Gray
so.
trying to coach her up a little bit, and for Carly Bright, she's got to string some offense together in this matchup.
You talk about pain.
No. Rebel, you are correct. Sue Young was done by Wendy Chu. So Wendy Chu, it was Sue Young,
on the job training, Vic.
K-pop CP, Wendy
Right,
Chu.
trying to block out the pain.
Now this.
Well, that was unique.
Sleep paralysis
The
of Wendy
gymnast,
Chu.
the cheerleader, the background from the University of Minnesota. The Gopher trying to stand tall tonight. And knees getting up from Wendy Chu. She may not look like she's there, but she certainly is.
Very methodical too, Vic. Right now, she knows exactly what she's.
Big clothesline from Wendy Chu, and Chu's not done.
It's not over. It's not
She
over.
wants to punish Carly Bright. She wants to send a message to everyone. The referee may need to step in. Chu cinched in, center of the ring, and the lights not so bright for Carly tonight.
Here is your winner by submission, Wendy Chu.
I'm glad you like it because it scares the hell out of me.
Hey, this is it. That shucky, ducky, quack, quack moment, man.
Chu could be on the verge of turning the women's division into a living nightmare.
I think.
Sunday, Heatwave, Toronto. It's my biggest test yet. 3 challenges.
Damn it, I'm not.
They all got cases. The young OG, goofy ass Spears, and all talk Ethan Page. Fatal 4-way match where anything can happen. But the only thing that will happen is I'm retaining my NXT title. And this Sunday at
Still have a
Heatwave,
half
you
hour
already
left
know
of
what's
the show.
going down.
Yep.
I retain my NXT title.
A pen to paper happens tonight. Contract signing still to come.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by JCJ, Jasmine Nix.
Jasmine Nix looking to extend her winning streak along with JC James. They're looking to extend their mean streak in NXT. Jasmine Nix one-on-one with Carmen Petrovic. It's live. It's next.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Stay.
Uh,
Stay.
We had the opener. We had that match. So at least, yeah, we've had 2 women's matches here at NXT tonight. And you're right, AEW should take note. Yes, I think Whitney. I think we're gonna get Tiffany in the bank. I fully believe it is time to get Tiffany that. Let her hold it. Let her hold that belt, that briefcase for a while. She doesn't have to beat Carmella's record hold, but let her hold it for a while. I don't know if Natalya has another title run in her, but I know she's got another. I know she's got more time on her as a wrestler. That would be 3 matches for women's, Jason. What? This coming up will be the women's 3rd match. Thank you, guys. Kelly is in her 40s, I think. Or no, don't care.
Look, yeah, back.
That is an option, Colt. Rumor is that she may show up. It's like a 25% chance she'll show up at Heatwave. Feels like Jay needs the money in the bank. Kinda. I agree Tiffany should hold up on for a while, but they better not make her lose when she cashes it. Agreed. Tiffany is a smart heel. She will be intelligent about her cash in. So if she loses, it doesn't make sense. Okay.
Again, that's just fantasy booking.
Someone.
Just like we're fantasy booking Jay and Tiffany to win.
Look,
somebody posted online.
I would love to be. Yeah, I would love to be paid to be a writer for WWE, or him to be a writer for WWE, or a writer's assistant for WWE. It'd be amazing. We'd have to stop doing this, but
Vandal, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I think Bailey sneaks one out on Nia after a very hard-fought match, and then Tiffany cashes in at SummerSlam on Bailey.
I can see that too. Yeah.
Carmella did hold it for a while. I don't remember exactly how long, but she held it for several months.
She has a record for longest holding of the title for the women's right now.
Saturday, August 17th and Sunday, August 18th. Get your tickets for the ultimate event for all sports fans and collectors at fanaticsfest.com. I want to welcome you back in ringside. Vic Joseph alongside Booker T and Booker. Over the last several weeks, we've been part of a few altercations here at ringside. We really do not want to comment on that, but someone who will is the Senior Vice President of Talent Development and NXT, Shawn Michaels.
Over the past several months, there have been many disturbances in NXT caused by one young man, Brooks Jensen.
You want to silence me? Ava? Sean? NXT, you want to silence me? I dare you! Do it! Do it!
If you follow Brooks on social media, he's made some disparaging remarks about the NXT brand.
You can throw me out of the building. You can shut down my Twitter. But one way or another, I am going to have my voice heard.
I've seen reports claiming Brooks was released from his contract, but that is not the case. After a split from Josh Briggs, Brooks began to spiral.
You know I can't celebrate without a drink, right?
And he was asked by NXT management to take a sabbatical to clear his head and to get himself together. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. We were forced to take action to keep him away from live events and TV.
Why am I not booked tonight?
The easiest thing to do after his behavior would be to let him go. But Brooks is a part of the NXT family, and I believe in second chances. Next Tuesday, I'd like to invite Brooks to have a sit-down discussion with our NXT GM, Ava, to talk about his future and see if we can steer him in the right direction. Thank you.
Oh, there goes a couple of your conspiracy theories right off the window.
Do what?
There goes a couple of your conspiracy theories right out the window.
No, that's exactly what I said. It was all storyline.
I think for what Shawn Michaels is doing for Brooks,
Right, but then it was like him and Dijak and Ricochet coming in together.
Oh, that one got
as
thrown
group.
out because Dijak and Ricochet are going somewhere else. That had nothing to do with Brooks. Like,
But no,
Brooks was the only one I knew for sure was still here.
Jasmine Nixon. Now, I want to ask you this, Book. Why has Carmen become a target in the locker room? Because her
And I love how like
opponents
they got her
didn't have a lot
they
of
got his
words
fiance to
from
do a
her.
video because he went missing for a couple days
I mean,
for the storyline. Like she got involved and shot a video.
I've told you to stay out of that locker room.
I don't go in the locker room. I'm talking about these two. We've seen it firsthand. Why does someone like Carmen, who does the right thing, why does she become a target?
It might be a real
like
katana. I
Jasmine
don't know.
It's not about that, Vic. What are you talking about? I mean, come on. This is about competition. Carmen wants to be at the top. Jasmine wants to be at the top. We sell it in the middle of the square circle. That's what it's always been about that.
That's one thing that I can't agree with you on. And the other thing that everyone can agree on is trending #1 right now is NXT because
I mean, don't forget, Carmen is a real black belt. So she could have brought a real katana.
Always expected it.
Yeah.
Xia Li was released several months ago.
Macho Man on the bingo card here tonight for something you were going to say, but it was Carmen Petrovich who seemed a little bit perplexed by Ariana Grace earlier when, well, Grace was just sighing in the corner, looked like she needed a friend.
I mean, let's give Ariana Grace a little prop. She is Miss NXT. I mean, the face of fashion, the Iron Princess. Give her some props, man.
I want you to give Carmen Petrovich some props because you can't take anything away from her effort last week when she went toe-to-toe, one-on-one with a women's champion, Roxanne Perez.
No, easily could have came out on top in that match if it wasn't for certain circumstances, but put up a hell of a fight.
Looking for that knockout blow was Carmen to Jasmine Nixon. The question I have for you is, will Roxanne Perez be champion next Tuesday here on NXT?
Oh, man, that's a hard question. That's
Exactly,
a hard question.
Vandal.
We're going to find out after Heatwave in Toronto, Canada,
nice.
on Sunday night.
Into the cover goes Petrovich, hook of the leg, and Jasmine Nix able to kick out. And there is JC Jane on the outside. You talk about minding your business. What's she doing out here? What business does she have being ringside?
Come on, man. Come on. Why should she be here? Why should she be here?
Yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend.
Cheerlead. That's why she's out here, Vic.
What do you say about cheerleaders and Chase U?
It's
different. Yeah, it's different when it works for your story. And Jasmine Nix right now beating down Carmen Petrovich. And if you're Jasmine Nix, the confidence seems to grow week in and week out as a competitor as she continues to try to string together some victories.
When you rolling with somebody like JC Jane, the confidence will grow.
I don't think they need more main roster women.
Because she's
considering that NXT, I think, has the best women's division in wrestling today.
What a kick under the jaw, Shining Wizard, but not enough to put down Carmen Petrovich.
Davion, you're unfortunately very late. There's only 20 minutes left in the show.
You got to keep an eye on, and there's someone keeping an eye on the action right now is Fallon Henley, and it seems that Fallon Henley liking what she is seeing out of Jasmine Nix.
The new Fallon Henley.
The new Fallon Henley?
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
With the new attitude. I'm talking about the winning attitude. I'm talking about champagne wishes and caviar.
Speaking of winning, shoulders down, unique counter, and whoa, that was referee's discretion right there in that moment, as just able, according to the official, to get that shoulder up was Nix, but nice counter, nice kick from Petrovic, a strong-minded competitor who's not going to be pushed around because she lets her strikes do the talking.
I honestly, when they say they have the best women's division, I believe it because I've seen it, and the women in NXT kill it week in and week out. We have been watching for over 18 months straight now, and the women in NXT kill it every single week. They get time to develop.
These are those strikes we talked about in a takedown. This is that karate background of Petrovic. A competitor since the age of 5.
I think it's about a.
Hey! Again! What'd she get, JC?
I think it's about a 60-40 split right now. Heels to faces. Might even be 75-25.
Just like at West Virginia, her Pele kick connects for Jasmine Nix.
Here is your winner, Jasmine Nix.
These two are like gnats. They're always around and they're unwelcome.
Like peanut butter and jelly.
But here's what I was thinking. I got to find a way early on to chuck him to the outside, hit the dive, throw him back in.
Well, I mean, everybody's going to claim. TNA claims they have the best women's division as well. Everybody's going to claim it. But I will say, having watched AEW's women's division, watching TNA's women's division, watching the main roster's women's division, I put NXT over the main roster's women's division.
We have a title match on Sunday against Chase U. I know, and don't worry, mate. I'm going to be focused, but right now I have to focus on what's directly ahead of me. And what's directly ahead of me is Xavier Woods. I have to try and beat him in 3 minutes or less, mate, right? You seem nervous.
And you don't look focused. We cannot overlook Chase U, brother.
Brother, we're not going to overlook Chase U, all right? They're former tag team champions, but guess what? We're the best tag team in the freaking game right now, and no one's knocking us off our high horse. Don't worry, I'm fully focused when the time comes, all right? Seriously, dude, we're gonna be fine. And by the way, we'll watch those tapes on Saturday.
I like that White Ranger mask that Axiom has on.
As these 4 men will be fighting on Sunday.
Nathan Frazier is facing Xavier Woods for the in the NXT or the WWE Speed on Twitter.
Yep. No, we will not cover it or stream it or anything. So.
On NXT.
Solo.
I mean, I could see that. I don't know when Rhea's coming back. I just know I don't see Rhea coming back at Money in the Bank. That's for sure. Yeah, I really love, like, yeah, Carlos. Yeah, that's why I said 60-40, maybe even 70-25, but, like, yeah, because Julia's going to definitely come in as a face, and I think it'll be interesting.
Joel, there's rumors that Vinci actually might be on this coming up SmackDown. So.
Yeah, Paul Heyman will surely be off TV for a couple weeks, if not months. I don't think he comes back until Roman and them come back. I would love to be like, you know, like Solo's doing some kind of ceremony or something, and then all of a sudden you hear, "My name is Paul Heyman." He comes out, but before he gets, you know, past the ramp, all of a sudden, like, Jimmy Uso comes out, and then maybe Jay joins him, and then maybe Sammy joins him, and then, because we need a fourth, and then Roman comes out, and it'd be like this massive, massive pop. Just one after the other. Yeah, you want to talk about blowing the roof off a place.
Ooh. honestly, young chat, for safety, when they do the Roman return, if the place already doesn't have a roof, would probably be the smartest.
Honestly, I want them to do it with a place with a roof because I want that sound to reverberate down. I don't want it to get
I can
lost
see
in
that
an open.
too.
I don't want it to get lost in an open stadium that happens from time to time.
What do you think will Lash Legend be coming soon on the main roster?
I still think she's a ways away from the main roster. I actually think she'll get a title run in NXT.
Yeah.
You saw that, right?
I did, yeah.
I don't care. I want both JC and Jasmine, and I don't care if I have to do it alone.
Well, listen, Carmen, you don't have to do it alone because your friend already came and talked to me. She told me how upset both of you were, so you now have a tag match on the Countdown show at Heatwave.
Natty? Where's Natty? Where's she?
I
am not the boat, but I am the beauty queen. Us Canadians, we gotta stick together, right? What better place for us to team up for the first time ever than in our hometown of Toronto? We'll take on JC and Jasmine together. The beauty queen and her princess. Oh, Canada! I'm so excited. I can't.
There should be a pre-show match.
I'm all for that.
See?
I am
all
too.
for that. I'm
Growing
excited.
Up, I was
That's going to be
never one
awesome.
to play by the rules. And in gymnastics, there are a lot of those. Instead,
Yes, Ariana
I taught
is the
myself
daughter of
almost
Santino
everything
Marella.
I know with my own beam, mat, and bars. I went to the beach and the park, and I taught myself through trial and error. I jumped into competing in acrobatics and tumbling and accepted a scholarship to the University of Oregon, where I was a multi-acrobatic event national champion. Fast forward to today, my thirst for adrenaline
They
and
very well
ability
could
to
steal the
adapt
show, yes.
quickly landed me in my new home right here in NXT. I was in my element at that ladder match in Battleground. But I'm not afraid to admit, I came up short to the better woman that night.
Yes, Santino Marella is Canadian.
Like LeBron James says, you can't be afraid to fail. It's the only way you succeed.
I have not
Everyone
given
else
up on
might
Lash
talk
Legend
the
becoming
talk.
champion.
For what
Now
they
that they're
think is
moving
their
Metaphor into a
opportunity.
babyface role,
I simply focus on walking the walk
I have a feeling she'll get there.
and snatching a few souls on the way. Make no mistake, I'm bringing the heat to Toronto. And leaving
Wait, we were talking
as
about
the
Kaylani's
NXT
dating Carmelo
Women's
Hayes.
North
Sol Rook is
American
dating Tyler
champion.
Bates.
It's streaming exclusively on Peacock Sunday. Who will be better? As Sol Ruka will face Kalani Jordan for the women's North American
I guess maybe you didn't watch the opening match.
Will Sol continue to ride
Ando?
the wave, or will Jordan prove no one does it like Lonnie at Heatwave in Toronto? Also on Sunday, the NXT women's title is on the line. Can Lola Vice take her next step in becoming the greatest crossover athlete from MMA to WWE? Or Roxanne Perez prove she is the prodigy? Who will set the bar in the women's division?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Kendall. I was a Lash fan from the moment she slammed Otis.
Also, will the champions be taken to school? Chase U looking to become two-time champions. As the current champions, are they on the same page?
I
Who's
feel like
gonna
Chase
walk out
U
of
is gonna win
Toronto
this.
with the tag team gold?
I
For
think so
Wesley,
too.
he has just one opportunity at Obafemi. If Lee doesn't win, he won't be able to challenge Femi again. It's all or nothing for Wesley Sunday.
Yeah, but it's not just an RKO. It's an RKO. It's a flip into an RKO.
Williams has just
Yeah.
a 25% chance at retaining the NXT title.
It's a
as
flip
he
into a
defends
cutter.
against Sean Spears, Ethan Page, and
Call it
Javon
what it is.
Evans in a fatal four-way match. And right now it's time to sign the contract to make this matchup official for Heatwave.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a contract signing for the NXT Championship.
I honestly don't know if Boba loses or not.
I have Wesley as the winner in that match as my pick. Because I think the only way to, because again, the stipulation is that Wesley can never go for that title again. Now, if they're planning on moving him to the world title picture, then maybe, but I have a feeling that if he loses, he moves up to the main roster.
Look at the numbers the other way, that a new champion will be crowned in Toronto.
No, it's not crazy to think that Oba would win that. Oba's a beast and the absolute secret of this business. I just think that he loses and he's going to move to the main title picture.
Yeah.
But I think Trick's going to retain, and then imagine, like, my theory is that Joe Henry shows up and we get like a little stint of Joe Henry versus Trick. But imagine Oba Femi versus Trick Williams for the title.
I want you to Trick continue.
I still want Moose versus Oba.
After Heatwave.
Hey, yo, check it. Hey, yo, check it. There's a heat wave coming to Toronto, and I know you boys are hungry, but it don't matter. Because in Toronto, the people are going to be chanting one thing. NXT, tell them what we going to do.
Trick. This is exactly why I love you, dude. I do. I absolutely love this about you. You don't care, man, do you? You really don't care. You don't care if it's a singles match. You don't care if it's a four-way match. You're going to bring that same energy no matter what. You fight for these people. You fight with your
Joe
emotions.
Hendry is from
You're
England.
The champ. You're the champ, dude.
Scottish?
Honestly, if I'm being real, you're probably the hottest thing in WWE right now.
Let's talk about it.
Scotland.
But this swagger you have, yeah, I've seen this before. I saw this at Battleground. You know that match that I would have won, except
But you didn't. You got whooped. So quit wasting everybody's time and come out here and say what you was trying to say.
I was going to until your rude ass interrupted me. This swagger you're bringing out here, you plan to bring this Sunday. Pal, this Sunday ain't the same thing as Vegas. This ain't the same thing as Battleground. This is a four-way. I don't have to beat you to win that, but I can beat you. Oh, Trick, I can beat you. I just don't have to. Trick, the odds in this match, yeah, they aren't in your favor.
You don't think I know the stakes? You don't think I know what Sunday is? You don't think I know that my back is against the wall, Paige? My back has always been against the wall, but I come through every single time. Let's talk about it. I probably got less experience than anybody who's ever held that there NXT title. But guess what? I wear it well. And that's why I grind so hard. That's why I put in the work. Now, Ethan always come around here talking about his resume, talking about all the work he's put in, talking about his accolades. Well, Trick Willie got a resume as well. And come this Sunday, I'm going to add one more win to it.
Me. My God, you love the sound of your own voice, don't you? And you like to believe every single word you say, Trick. Just pure emotion pouring out of you. Hey, I don't agree with Ethan, though. I don't agree with him one bit. I love this emotion, Trick. So here's what I want you to do, champ. I want you to keep doing your thing. Because it's that emotion that it's going to bring me that NXT championship at Heatwave. It's your emotion that got you pinned by me last week. It's that same emotion that got my hand raised. Spoiler, Trick, at Heatwave on Sunday in Toronto, Canada. My hand is going to be raised again.
Also, Sean Spears, I think, is also Canadian.
So here's the way I see it,
correctly.
boys. I got a champion who wears his heart on his sleeve. I see another guy who's hell-bent on feeding his ego, and a 20-year-old kid who's just happy to be here, right, Javon? You're just happy.
Oh, yay. Oh, little 20-year-old kid. Yeah, we've been saying that joke since I got here. Okay, 20-year-old kid. That's what you want to do right now?
Hold on, relax. I'm just saying what I saw in your video earlier. It's your first PLE in such a short time. You are headlining, Javon, and I'm going to be right there with you the whole way.
Yay, Sean Spears is left-handed.
You know, Javon, you remind me of that sports team that that makes it to the World Series or the NBA Finals or the Super Bowl, but doesn't have a shot in hell in winning the big one, but is just happy for the experience, right?
hey, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
I miss the
is that
Iconics, but I can
everybody wants to
appreciate
use
them
my
retiring
age up
when they
against
did.
me, like I'm not a threat, or I'm a punk. Hey, hold on. Hey, we'll see about that. Hey, NXT, if you hear me say yeah. Okay. Is the young OG nervous for this Sunday? I ain't gonna lie. Hell yeah, I'm a little nervous. But.
Yeah,
is
for
the
sure,
young OG
Carlos.
excited for this Sunday? Okay. Oh yeah, I'm excited because when I walk into Heatwave, everybody's gonna know that boys. but we talking about experience, right? Experience. That's the main thing we talking about. So Sean, since we're talking about experience, how about you tell everybody how much experience you've had holding the NXT Championship? I got the answer. You don't have any. So when I walk into Heatwave, I'm gonna leave the NXT champion, and then I'm gonna show you what an NXT champion really looks like.
And he's got my
And that's on everything I love.
How do you feel about that, champ? Did you hear what he just said? Did you hear what he was just talking about?
I heard what he said.
You might have heard it, but I don't know if you liked it very much.
No, you don't.
And to be honest with you there, champ, me and Sean Spears here, we both have beaten Javon Evans. The question is, can you? Because I've been in the ring with both of you guys, and let me tell you something. I don't like your odds too much.
Well, I don't like you. And when it comes to right here, this NXT title, it's every man for himself. But I ain't blind. We all see young OG. Clap it up for him. He been doing his thing. He been making noise since you've been here at NXT. We all know that he's bouncy. But let me make one thing clear. OG, you can do a lot of things. And I like you a lot, dog. I really do. But one thing you can't do, that neither one of y'all can do for that matter, is take this NXT title from me on Sunday.
No. Hey, technically, if Javon pins Paige, that makes him the NXT champion.
That's not happening. I've already beaten him. When I beat Javon, I'm going to become the NXT champion.
No.
And I don't really like that for you.
No. That's not going to happen because I'm going to be the NXT champion. You're going to be disappointed, and you'll still be 20 years old. Just looking for
my God.
experience.
Hey, I'm about to rock your dumb ass. Keep on talking. Yeah. And you know what? Both of y'all keep stirring up the drama. And Trick, I love you and all. You my dog. But Sunday, I'm coming for that title. Ain't nothing you or these two bums can do about it.
Well, we knew this was going to break down, boy.
Yes, here we go.
We've been talking about tensions rising all night. We've been talking about bad blood boiling.
Wait a minute.
Hell yeah.
Works for me.
And you can feel the temperature rising. In Toronto, an ego can get bounced. In Toronto, the self-righteous can get whooped. It doesn't matter if you're a friend.
I wonder how long they're gonna give him.
4 men, only one
they're gonna
title.
get a long time,
The
right?
odds are against Trick. Who is
I'm
gonna
hoping
leave
they give him at
Heatwave?
least
The
30 to 45.
champion.
So as per usual, great episode from NXT. Loving every second of it. We had a little awkward segment with the Roxanne promo. I felt like she kind of lost the words in her head, and it threw off what Lola was trying to do. And Lola, being new at it, she was trying to stick to her thing, and then she got overly emotional telling her story, and she had a hard time coming back from that. But other than that, I thought it was a very good episode, as per usual. They really do a good job with NXT. I'm super excited about it. So I'm really, 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 really looking forward to this weekend. Guys, on that note, I'm going to be taking the next 2 days off for relaxing, getting ready for the big subathon we got this coming weekend for Money in the Bank. Starting on Friday, we'll have a 55-hour clock. Let me double check the
Stager, yes,
clock.
we are streaming Heatwave.
Let me double check the clock. I've already got it set.
I thought it was.
Yeah,
well, it was 56 hours.
No, because then Heatwave's starting at 7, not 8.
Oh, cool. That's
so yeah,
awesome.
we got a 55-hour clock for Friday. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for tuning in for the Booker. I've been Super Beard. You've been super awesome. And we will see you guys on Friday for the big subathon. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you later. Bye.
Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up in alien rocket shit. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams in the pen and I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder, I'm flipping a switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems, what they said to me. I don't ever worry cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind to my destiny. Diamonds of pressure, I thrive in intensity. Lo and behold, sticking around when they told me to go. Calling me up, nobody home. Spinning these numbers like rotary phones. Hey, lo and behold, house made of glass, they throwing these stones. Markham, Ontario, locally grown. Went off the map, I'm globally known. Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math.